What's up guys, welcome back to another Boom Beach video. Today I'm going to be doing Smoky ZOOKAS versus Dr. T, but before we do hop into our first attacks, I want to check in with the Warship for just a quick update. As you guys can see, I have a ton of unlock tokens and upgrade tokens, along with I'm rank 18 with 53 stars, so a lot higher rank than I checked off last in yesterday's video. Been doing a good push, but I am not going to be hitting the Warship today. I probably won't until tomorrow. I had a pretty good grind on it earlier today, and then tomorrow around my first attacks I do want to upgrade to 4 ERs, and I think the part of the Warship that's expanded for that is like this piece right here gets filled in, and then it extends off more toward the top left hand corner there, so not too much difference, no extra landing areas exposed or anything, even though there's already two, but like yeah, nonetheless, that's just kind of a quick update on the Warship. But let's hit this Dr. T right away. After we do defeat it or fail to it, whatever happens, I do have plenty of player bases I can hit too, so we're gonna carry the ZOOKAS over, try and get some good attacks. But the reason I am doing this specifically is because I have an extra 50% ZOOKA damage boosted in the tribes. Is it 40 or extra 50%? I don't remember. I'll check after this attack here, but yeah, that's pretty exciting. That means we're gonna get some sick one-shots on some of these HQs here, but we're excluding the low levels from that because, you know, that's just extremely low. So it is 50%, but yeah, let's hop into stage 2. I could BART it down, but I'm just I haven't used ZOOKAS in a while, and not even on the Warship or anything, so I kind of just want to get attuned to their movements, their speed, and all that, so we can, you know, play some accurate smokes and such when the time is right. But we're gonna pop battle orders. Our ZOOKAS should just get through that very quickly. As soon as the majority did lock on, you guys saw that HQ get chunked, and we'll take our loot from stage 2 and we'll hop on to stage 3. I'm expecting it to be smooth sailing even through stage 6, although every once in a while stage 6 can be very difficult. But like I don't know, the thing I am worried about is stage 7. Sometimes he just has too much mine placement and all that, too many defenses cluttered on the beach and all that. It's just hard to place the ZOOKAS down in general. But we're on stage 3 right now. Should be nothing too hard. I'm going to throw a bunch of critters. We don't really want any of our ZOOKAS dying at this point. That doesn't seem worth it. So we're throwing the critters down, take the defensive fire, put it somewhere else, and it looks like we did lose a ZOOKA. And that's my fault. We didn't even place down our hero that attack, did we? Interesting. But we did lose a ZOOKA. No worries. I'll just cook them up. 3,800 gold later, and we're on to stage 4. And one thing I am going to be attentive to this attack is the mines. Even the boom mines, I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to take out like one, but if there's a clump together, I'm definitely going to look at taking them out. We're going to want all the firepower as possible, and we're going to place 4 smokes on the beach because my 3 did not, they weren't really connected, and we didn't want that rocket launcher firing even though it still did. So I gotta look to make sure my smokes are partially covering the landing crafts or as close to as possible, because we don't want no extra rocket launcher fire hitting on my ZOOKAS, as that exactly happens as some of them peek outside of that smoke. But it's not going to be too big of a deal, especially when all the ZOOKAS lock on at once and just one shot Dr. T's stage 4. Nothing too bad, but he does have that increased health and I mean damage too, but I don't expect our ZOOKAS to be exposed that long. And now we're on to stage 5. And shouldn't be too bad. Again, like I said, I'm gonna aim for these mines. I said I wasn't gonna go for the boom mines, but I kind of do want to take out that boom mine and that shock launcher along with it, so we'll make the trade-off. There we go. Get a great area where our ZOOKAS can park, and then we're gonna throw our smokes on the beach there, covering them up as soon as they are landed. We don't want like any damage being taken, even though the the machine gun there did spot a few, but none of them are in critical condition right now. So I'm all good. Looks like they are peaking ever so slightly. There goes one of our ZOOKAS. Nothing to worry about though, as we still have all of our ZOOKAS except one still alive. And as that smoke kind of ticks, I'm going to throw the flare onto the HQ right now. We'll get our shock set up, especially the ones behind our troops, because we don't want them coming out of nowhere. Looks like the rocket launcher did pick off a couple, I'm pretty sure, maybe one more. We only lost 2 ZOOKAS that attacked pretty good. But also, he survived. I'm surprised my ZOOKAS did not one-shot that, but it's whatever. We took it out very quickly and efficiently, and now we're going to go on to Stage 6. And I did say I was not really worried about Stage 6. And looking at it, I'm not, but that would be kind of, that would be a little bit funny if I just completely failed this attack. But we're gonna take out a clump of buildings in this area here. I'm gonna spare a couple extra artillery as we do, and I'm gonna try and get our ZOOKAS parked in that 4 square, so to speak, right there. And we're gonna get our smokes down, kind of covering the landing grass as well. There we go. Pretty good placement. Nothing to worry about yet. We're gonna throw a flare, putting them in front of the beach, and we will have to use a couple more smokes. It looks like they got a couple single file lines going at a diagonal there. You love to see that when you throw your ZOOKAS down. Even though a couple of them did peak in the end, it is an oh well moment. And oh my goodness, did we lose quite a bit of ZOOKAS there. And now we are gonna have to use a med kit. We lost a ton there. I think the rocket launcher or the flamethrowers burned them even when they were under the smoke and all that. That's just because they got the damage afterward. But this was a complete fail of an attack. I think we'll still be able to beat it anyway, especially as we throw a couple more artillery onto it. But that was extremely messy, and I in a way, I kind of ate my words I said at the beginning, where I wasn't really worried about Stage 6, but a couple fatal mistakes caused the majority of my ZOOKAS to die. All but 6, I think? Oh my goodness, I can't really see the bottom row, but it looks like all the ones on the bottom were dead. So interesting. A little close to, a little too close for comfort there, but like, you know, oh well, we did beat it. So I can't be complaining here. We're going to throw a barrage kind of in that area, hopefully taking out both of those shock mines. But that barrage was heavily favored toward the top part of that clump, and we did get rid of the rest of the mines with just 1 more artillery, so that's pretty good. If I had used 2 artillery, that would have just been terrible. That would have been my bad, but there we go, got a landing going. And now, since my smokes are, you know, my ZOOKAS are slow, so it takes a while for them to advance, and I'm not really used to that right now. It's been a while, especially since I hit with Smoky ZOOKAS, and it looks like the tail end did peak out, but that's okay. And now we got a good cluster going forward. We're going to throw a flare. We're going to start to throw our shock bombs, and we are going to throw we're going to pop our battle orders, get a med kit down there, and boom, we took out Stage 7, no problem. But that was way easier than Stage 6, even though it shouldn't have been. But Stage 6 was just my bad. We did lose a lot of ZOOKAS still. 65, my goodness. That is a lot. But that's the first time I've attacked Dr. T in a while. So I'm glad to be getting those dark crystals and all that. Always nice to see. But let's start hopping into some player-based attacks. This guy does have a sky shield, but I am not going to be too worried about it. In fact, we are going to go and we are going to take out the shock launcher, and we are, okay, good. It did take out the shock mine. I was looking to take out that shock mine too. Dog. That shock launcher is so low, and I really didn't want to throw any more energy onto it, but that's okay. Throw a box of critters. That should take out a lot of the mines kind of in that area now, and now we are going to throw 2 smokes on the beach. That should be a decent cover for my ZOOKAS running up. It looks like the rocket launcher is starting to hit, and they just 3-tap my ZOOKAS. That is not good whatsoever. We have a shield generator to get through, and we are just losing a ton of troops. So we're gonna throw another flare into our final landing spot. Looks like we're getting there safely. They did run over another mine, so I am going to invest in another medkit, get all of our ZOOKAs up to full, throw a flare onto the HQ, throw a shock right there and right there, and that should be good for now. Pop of battle orders. Looks like our ZOOKAs are doing a decent job taking out the shield generators, but we did lose a ton, so our first actual fail of the day, and it was just not pretty. I'm going to move on. It looks like we're not going to be attacking any more shield generators today, so might as well just get rid of these bases. Although I probably could just save them. That's not the same guy. Boom Beach, why are you glitching on me? Here, let's hit attack. Let's see if that changes the base up there. Yeah, but I also don't really want to attack this guy either. So moving on. The Zooka strat wasn't as strong as I was thinking today. Even with that boost in the tribe, we're not doing as much damage as I was expecting. So that is extremely disappointing to me. But yeah, for this one, we're gonna throw box critters onto that boom cannon, hopefully taking out all the surrounding mines. Looks like it got all but one. We'll invest one more right there, and we are just gonna try and hug the bottom here. I did not look to see where the rocket launchers are. Looks like there's nothing too close to the beach, so we're gonna have a pretty safe beach rush. But as soon as we do kind of get toward that iron mine, we will start throwing these smokes, and they are going extremely slow. We're gonna have to wait to throw our smokes because our ZOOKAs just aren't quick enough to keep up with how fast the lead ZOOKA is according to the smoke. But there we go, and it looks like one more smoke will get us to our landing spot, and then we are going to prioritize shocking the rocket launcher, shock launcher right there, popping the battle orders, and shocking the other shock launcher with a medkit. So we're going to throw a flare, we're going to pop a medkit, we're going to throw battle orders. I mixed that up, didn't I? Pop a battle orders, throw a medkit, and we took that out one shot, no problem. Level 68 down the hatch. And let's do one more all ZOOKA attack and then wrap today up. And since we are in between attacks, it is time for me to plug the Discord. So if you guys do have Discord, consider clicking the link in the description, joining our Discord server. Come say hi to Christian and I. Yeah, we'll see you over there, but I don't really want to attack this base. I saw that microwaver right in front of that HQ. I could actually, you know what? No. We gotta face. Wait, did I recall the base? I think I just found a different opponent. Shoot. I was gonna say we're gonna face our fears. That HQ is pretty close to the beach, so we could have just shocked it and did it no problem. But you know, I don't mind attacking this base either. It shouldn't be too bad. But I am going to throw another artillery onto that shock launcher. Looks like it did take it out, so that's pretty cool. And now we're going to throw our smokes on the beach, making sure our ZOOKAs are covered to an extent. We're going to throw a flare, kind of, that was kind of a panic flare, because our ZOOKAs were starting to get hit. But, you know what? No, we're going to work with it. We're going to work with it. And we are going to reinforce 2 smokes right there, since we do have the time. But now we don't really have the energy, so we're just going to throw a flare onto the HQ. They should be good just parked under the smoke. Looks like a couple are peeking, so I retract my statement. Once again, pop a battle orders, throw a medkit with the flare, and it didn't even one-tap the base. We had to two-shot it. Does he even have ice? He has ice statues, but it's not boosted, so interesting. But we did... Our last attack was a success, and yeah, we're going to wrap up today. I've had enough of the ZOOKA attacks. It was kind of underwhelming, if I'm being honest. The damage just wasn't there. Is there an HQ? That's why. There is a headquarters health boost. And I'm actually going to boost that up. Might as well. You know, make it a little bit difficult. I saw all these bases. A couple of them. A little bit tough, but there we go. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy today's all ZOOKA video versus Dr. T and a couple player bases with one fail in there, make sure you guys do drop a like. But we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.